Hey guys, welcome back to BW's Garage. This week we're going to go ahead and TIG weld the nuts in where the hardware is missing on these hood, and we're going to fab up the plates to accept the Hudson bearing shafts, and we're going to get those tracks bolted on and get ready to get things aligned. Stick around and see what goes down. We're back at it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to TIG weld some nuts on the front of these spots where the hinges used to bolt. They were ripped out of here for whatever reason. Let me bring the camera around and show you what I'm going to do. You guys will know. Right now, cleaned up the surface, and we just got the nuts just setting in there, both sides. Okay, and there used to be square nuts in there. I got them to where they're about right where the old ones were. And once we get these TIG welded on and cooled down, we're going to make a template so that we can bolt a plate on there where our Hudson bearing is going to get welded on. I need to get this hood back on the car so we can get this tilt nose finished up and move on to other things. Alright, I threw my long sleeve shirt on so that I don't get all burned up. And I'm going to set the camera down in here and see if you guys can watch. We'll see. If I can get this into place here, so we can see. But, we'll take a look and we'll see what it looks like. I'd like to share everything with you guys. Alright. I'm using the remote switch on the TIG, so I may have to adjust the heat. We'll see. I like my foot pedal much better, but I'm this far away from the welder, it's just not practical. Get this tacked in here. Alright, that's one. You guys, I'll bring you over and let you take a look at that. Still really warm, but something to look at here. So, you got it. Good 4 solid tacks in each corner. We'll wire wheel it off, and I think that'll be plenty. I'm going to do the exact same thing over here. We're just filling in them big voids and putting a little weld in there, guys. So let me get that set up. Oh, that little piece of bad metal right there. It just disintegrated as soon as it's arced up. It's alright. We'll fix it up. Okay. This side's much worse than the other side. that up. Let me fix up these marks here. Okay, I'll let you guys take a look at that. That one had a little bit of, I don't know, as soon as the arc touched it, the two spots it disintegrated, but, you know, we filled it back up, no big deal. There you go. That right there where that big blob is right there, it disintegrated, and right there it disintegrated. But the other two corners, you know, got real good, so we'll clean that up with the wire wheel and let you guys take a look at it. Let me get this stuff set up and I'll get right back to you. Alright, well, I'm just going to wire wheel them off real quick. No sense in hitting them with a grinder. They look alright. We'll just get the smoke off of them. Alright, let me bring the camera down, and I just want to make sure that the bolts are going to go in to the holes and make sure we didn't distort nothing. I don't think we did. They came right out by finger. Yeah, they go in. That's nice. Let me check the old ones. Worst case, I got a 5/16, 18 tap over there we can run through. We have to. I think we might have to on this old stuff. It went in. I think I might anyway, just to clean them up and make them a little better. So, let me pause you for a second and get the tap, and we'll take a look at it. All right, I tapped out the holes. Let me show you something real quick. This side's real good, you know. Cleaned up real nice, and so we're good. Over here, the front one, I cleaned it up just so the bolts glide in. This one, you look how much bigger the hole is. That's probably why they ripped them front ones out, whoever had the car before me. So I'm going to take this out, and we're going to TIG weld a nut in here as well, because it's just, if I showed you with a bolt real quick, a bolt will kind of thread in there, but see, it's just I don't know if somebody tried to open it up to 3/8/16 or whatever, but I want the hardware all be the same. So let me get this square out of here, and then we'll do the exact same thing here that we did on the two front ones. Okay, we're back to where we were. Let you guys have a look. We're going to get ready to TIG weld the four corners of that, and we'll be good to go. Then we'll have some nice clean holes to bolt our mounting plates to. Alright, let me get set back up. Okay guys, I didn't feel like I needed to bore you with tacking that third nut on, but I'll show you it's done. it went okay. I'm just more satisfied now knowing we're going to have the same hardware the whole way around. Yeah, went right together, same as the other ones. I ran a cap in there and everything. They all turn nice now. It's going to go well. So this here's card paper. In a minute I'm going to make some templates so to make our plates. We'll have to measure. I think we'll measure from like this point out, and we'll go over to the car and measure from that point out, so we know how long to make the plates to come out where we're going to weld the holder for the Hudson bearing. We'll figure that out. It shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, funny story with that Hudson bearing. You guys know in the last episode I had this, I don't know, the plastic dipping stuff. Well, the holes got filled up with that stuff, so I tried to take a drill to clean them out, and it snagged it. And it ripped about, I don't know, a quarter size piece off. And when it did that, I was able to get it started, and it sleeved, and they came right off. So we're just going to leave it off. I'll etch those and just paint them black, I guess, to match the firewall when we get to that. But I'm getting ready to bolt those on right now to the firewall so that we can get some good measurements, and we'll make our template and we'll get that going. Hope you can see the wife's working on another sign for the car. We're going to put that up on the wall somewhere. We always got something going on here in the garage. So yeah, let me get those bolted on, and I'll make the template up, and then I'll show you guys what I come up with. Okay, we got those bolted on, and I'll show you those in a second. But real quick, while I'm thinking of it, I'm starting to collaborate with another guy that has very similar content for his stuff. He's called the Tri-5 Guy. I'm going to put a link in the upper right hand corner. You got for one of his videos. Go over and check him out, and subscribe to his channel as well as mine. He's got a really cool 57 Gasser, and I think he's getting ready to do it from a 4 to a 2-door conversion for his brother or something. Really cool content. Nice guy. So check him out when you get a chance. All right, so anyway, let me show you what we got going on here in BW's garage. Over here, we went ahead and we bolted these Hudson bearing tracks on. They look really cool. There's one there, and there's one right there. So that's what the back of the hood will roll on when we get going here. So I got to take a measurement real quick. I'll try to do this with you guys. Let me see if I can show you. Basically, I'm just guessing, like, the point of the hood is back here somewhere, right? And coming forward, and then you got the Hudson bearing shaft coming up right there. So I'm thinking right around 9 inches, maybe 9.5. So that's actually going to work out well for us, because we don't have to do anything special over here. Because if I go from the tip of this hood right here to the front of that bolt, and that's right about 9 inches. So we're going to be like, real estate's going to be tight right there, but we'll get it, no problem. So I'm just going to make our plate to the shape of, well, not necessarily the shape, but the, you know, the size of where the hinge was initially at. So we don't even have to really worry too much about card paper templates or anything like that. Maybe a little bit, because if we wanted S curve it, I don't know. Anyway, we'll make some nice plates up right there, no problem. So let me get set up for that, and I'll show you guys that job. 1 second here. Okay guys, we got these plates all fabbed up. Let me show you those real quick. Came out really nice. They're just flat bars. A couple holes drilled in them, but we laid them out and they come out good. There's that one bolted down, and that one bolted down. And what's going to happen is we're going to come over here to the Hudson bearings. What's going to happen is we're going to lay this hood back on and get it all lined back up. And once it's lined up, we'll be able to take our Hudson bearing shafts that are right here, and they're on a thread. They screw up and they screw down. So what we'll do is we'll screw them up until they just touch those plates, and it's 90 degrees straight up and down, and then we'll tack them, and then we know exactly where they go on both sides. But we won't do that until the hood is completely aligned like we had it before. It'll come out good, I believe, anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put this video up. We got some more content we're going to do in the next couple days. I'll start another video tomorrow of putting the hood on, getting it lined up, getting it all back on there and ready to go. So we'll get that going. So do me a favor, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, please, so I can continue to make good content. I'd also appreciate it if you hit the bell. Tell a friend. Anyway, take care, and I'll catch you next time.